thought I'd shaken you for good. That'll teach me to
Karlach, the Archdevil Zariel's gladiator. Come to...
Well, not counting the fuckers that...
Shut it, devil. I know your kind. A heart darker...
A devil?
A great fire roars through you. The fuck you are, Karlach, tearing the front lines of the Blood War.
Proof! Clear...
I've tried...
Another vision. Karlach's blade will shudders with Karlach's death.
By Baldur and...
You saw the
And yet you served.
Will catches his breath and his lips straighten.
No! Devils cannot be trusted!
You know monsters better than anyone. Can't you look in my eyes and see I'm not a devil?
You don't know what this means.
I'm asking you to live, Will. Don't want to hurt you. I swear to...
You really... You would have... I see the good in you, Carl.
Glad Will saw sense. Even more glad he decided to stick around. Takes a pretty slick mover to track down... Same. Now, instead of...
Nothing like a little camp drama to spice up the evening. It's almost a pity things ended so amicably. Seeing those two duke it out would be fun.
You've been witness to a pantomime, I'm sorry to say. And I've played my part. I can say only this. One night soon when we make camp, the veil will be lifted, and I'll pay my penance. You don't...
I'm so glad I found... Wait, it's me! It's Althera, from the Grove. I'm sorry for barging in like this, but you've... well, inspired me. I want to join you. To fight. I've been running since Elturel. And unless I hide away from the world, I can't avoid it. So I'd rather face it. Really? I won't let you down.
Need something?
Good thing for Will that Karlach called a truce. But I was too... I thought you witless, gutless. Yes. All the... But you... I swear, you would tear the whole... You've gained my... When I come near, your odor alone is enough to make my neck sweat. If you must know, Vlaakith requires everything of her children. I know only blood. I am what I must be. Do you? You'll... One day soon, and you will...
You open your eyes with a lurch, and you are not in your bed. You stand above a body which is in a state of gore nearly beyond recognition. The body of that brave girl who earnestly swore to devote her life to your cause. Her blood covers you, and its warmth feels like the embrace. You recall nothing of how you ended up here, but your head pounds and aches. There is nothing else here, and no one else around. You and the corpse seem to have been alone together for quite some time. No matter how it appears, the body is there, and her blood is on your hands. The question flows through your mind. Who are you, really, that you could be guilty of such bitter business? Something wicked must have woken you. The contemptible pervert within must have lavished slash after slash upon the girl. But where, oh where could that monster have come from? If only you knew yourself better. You don't have much time for reflection now. You need to act. You may only have a few moments before the others awaken and begin to cast blame for the hot sin before you. You scrub yourself until your hands are cold and raw. You can tell the blood is washing away, but your heart mourns its loss so dearly. If you are fortunate, no soul will be able to know you were behind this murder. You wonder if your misdeed will be noticed.
Gods! What the hell is this? Were you involved in this? But... why? Maybe it's the parasite. Messing with your head like.
The worm in your head has never slept more peacefully. You know in your heart it was something deeper, hungrier.
I guess it's the worm. But we can't have this in our camp, got it? Never again. Never, ever.
An uneasy feeling lingers in the air. As the Inquisition departs, you are left alone with a familiar headache. One more failed adventurer, gone to the mud now.
Copper for your thoughts? First things first, I need to get... Can't be too hard to find an infernal mechanic round here, right?
Just so you know, I don't judge you for what happened to that bard, Alfira. But the look of guilt on your face was priceless. I don't care, really. But you could have been more subtle about it.
I was no friend to Alfira, but there was no sense in killing her, especially... I'll tell you, I won't miss Alfira, but I won't stand for chaos.
Alfira wouldn't have harmed a housefly. A gentle young... He brings to mind an a farmer made a deal with the devil. So the story goes. In exchange for the farmer's dearest fruit, we can learn a lot from fairy tales. Don't you think? He'll require of you, and then require... You might think, but the devil won't take just any...
Go on, then. State your business with me. From us, we all have... I once wished, as regards to your own morbid little fantasies, I'm sure that will be of small comfort to her. Memory loss... Then again, if Ceramorphosis takes place, all trace...
I thought this camp was supposed to be our safe haven. Not quite so. So, you're not in full control of your faculties?
Hell's fire.
Well, you've been naughty. And you know what happens when you're naughty.
Gods damn it. Anyone but her.
You flatterer. Why, if I had a warm heart, I'm sure it would be skipping. Call me Mizora. I'm Will's patron. The fat and his leash needs a yank. We had a deal, Will. But Karlak's still breathing.
I've taken more pleasant shits than you, Mizora. And at least those can be buried after.
That's no kind of talk for a lady. By the way, Karlak, Zariel sends her regards.
You told me!
How precious.
Clause G, Section 9. Target shall be limited to the infernal...
Karlak meets the criteria by virtue of having no heart. Don't you worry. That ship has long sailed the sea.
Will burns in the fires of Avernus. The lightning storms of Dis strike his flesh. His...
What the hell's...
The promise broken?
Get used now.
Karlak, I'll be keeping... Oh, and Will...
I'll be honest, soldier. Been a long time since someone stuck their neck out for me like... You can say that again.
So, Will did the right thing, and it earned him a set of horns. Let that be a lesson to us all.
The Blade of Frontiers in the guise of a devil. I'd remark on the irony, but I'd hate to waste the breath. Still, it took guts to defy that petty patron of his. The Blade's sting is real.
Gods damn her, straight back to the hells. Just look at me. I'd be hunting devils and demons, she said. Not Zariel's victims. Not innocent tieflings. I'll say what I can. It's Mizora who grants me the power to conjure up. Before I was infected, I could even call hell beasts and summon but I promise you, every thrust of my blade and every flame I I can't utter the terms or circumstances of the pact. But I'll say this. The moment it was worth the sacrifice.
I can't help feeling Will got off lightly. Having a devil in our camp will certainly make things interesting. Think of it as long as I pay, there will... I can assure you, the battlefield would...
Something the matter?
Tonight, you can't chase the thoughts of that poor girl you killed from your head. You wonder what she looked like as she died. Squirming, skewered in abject agony. Your body barely complies. You feel such rushes from your thoughts of the dead woman. Why did she die? The mystery gnaws at your pounding heart.
Me lord, jubilant day! I have found your vile self at last! Sceleritas fell. Your loyal and ever-adoring butler. I followed you, my dear rotted master. We have been parted so tragically long. Oh, one hell of a butler. The most unprincipled servant you could hope for. You have always struggled to conduct yourself properly without me. I found you following the stench of that bard. She reeked across the coast like a piece of dog muck on the road. Such fine work could never be done by a wretch like me. Anyways, I come once again bearing a part of your dreadful inheritance. You earned this iniquitous prize through your great show of exceptional violence the other night. I'm sure Master will be better soon. A fellow of your fine breeding is never down for long. I cannot wait until your next act of shameless barbarity. Though I would love to regale you with your past triumphs, I cannot. I am forbidden to interfere. Our betters will not allow it. Be true to yourself, my lord.
Oh.
How delicious.
No time to rest.
Yes? Yes?
You don't sleep well, flitting between dreams and nightmares. Maybe you wake up because you know something is wrong. Or maybe You just get lucky.
Shit. No, it's not what it looks like. I swear. I wasn't going to hurt you. I just needed, well, blood.
There, in the dim firelight, you see him for what he really is. A vampire, a slave to sanguine hunger.
I've never killed anyone. Well, not for food. I feed on animals. Deer, kobolds, whatever I can get. But it's not enough. Not if I have to fight. I feel so weak. If I just had a little blood, I could think clearer, fight better. Please.
A strange sensation courses through you, and your companion's mind unfolds, secrets half revealed.
What's this? What's happening?
Something stirs deep within you, hungry and alert. It's taking something you'll never get back. His mind opens up, revealing cracked and quivering memories. At their heart, you see dark eyes commanding you to feed. You open your mouth and bite down, not into a tender neck, but into the twisting body of a rat, the only thing your master lets you eat.
Yes, I ate whatever disgusting vermin my master picked, so you can see why I'm slow to trust you. But I do trust you. And you can trust me. Thank you. Do you think you could trust me just a little further? I only need a taste. I swear. Of course. I shall be gentle as a babe. Let's make ourselves comfortable, shall we?
It's like a shard of ice into your neck, a quick, sharp pain that fades to throbbing numbness. Your breath catches, your pulse quickens.
Oh, of course. That was amazing. My mind is finally clear. I feel strong. I feel happy. Shouldn't take long. So many people need killing. Now, if you'll excuse me, you're invigorating, but I need something more filling. This is a gift, you know. I won't forget it.
You watch as he stalks towards the forest, stronger, more confident, ready to hunt.
Good morning. How do you feel? It'll pass. Just be glad I'm not a true vampire. A bite from them and you might wake up as a vampire spawn. Like my good self. All of a vampire's hunger, but few of their powers. Oh no. I should be cinders in this light. I hadn't seen the sun for 200 years before we crashed here. Someone, or something, wants me alive. They've changed the rules. Standing in the sun, wading through a river, wandering into homes without an invitation. They're all perfectly mundane activities now. As for my other quirks, well, we can figure those out in time. You're such a sweetheart. I'm just glad you're being sensible about these revelations. I was worried people might turn up with torches and pitchforks. Although there's still time.
Vamps don't scare me, as long as they keep their teeth to themselves. No sense judging someone for who they are. Except devils, obviously.
Fine. As long as he keeps his fangs off our necks.
Quite the opposite. I'm here in the spirit of openness and honesty, to work together as a team.
We all have our shit to bear. As long as you remember your manners, Astarion, you're welcome at my fire.
There now. We're all friends again. Shall we go? There's a long day ahead of us. Need something?
You don't sleep well. Maybe you wake...
Shit. I wasn't going to hurt you.
There, in the dim firelight, you...
I've never killed anyone. Well, I feed on animals. Boars. Deer. Kobolds. Whatever. It's not enough. If I just had...
A strange sensation courses through you, and your companion's mind unfolds, secrets half revealed.
At best, I was sure you'd say no. More likely, you'd ram a stake through my ribs. No. I needed you to trust me. And you can trust me. Thank you. I only need a taste. Let's make ourselves...
It's like a shard of ice into your neck. A quick, sharp pain that fades to... You lean into him, losing yourself. You can feel your blood racing, coursing through both your bodies. A gentle, numb feeling starts to spread.
Of course. I was just swept up in the moment. But it worked. I feel good. Strong. Happy. But I didn't. And that's what matters. And look what you've gained. Together, we can take on the world. Shouldn't take long. So many people need killing. Now, if you'll excuse me, you're invigorating, but I need something more filling. This is a gift, you know. I won't forget it.
You watch as he stalks towards the forest, stronger, more confident, ready to hunt.
Good morning. How do you feel? It'll pass. Just be glad I'm not a true vampire. A bite from them and you might... Oh, no. Somewhat. As for my other quirks, well... we can figure those out and... I'm just glad...
No sense judging.
Fine. As long as he keeps his fangs off.
Quite the opposite. I'm here in the spirit of...
We'll have...
Shall we go? Yes. It's simple. Just find a vampire that will drink your blood and turn you into a vampire spawn. Their obedient puppet. In theory, the next step is to drink their blood. Once you've done that, you're free. And a true vampire. People think the biggest threat to a vampire is a cleric with a stake. It's not. The biggest threat to a vampire is another vampire. They're scheming, paranoid, power-hungry beasts. So why would any vampire give up control over a spawn to create a competitor? Trust me, it doesn't happen. I've already apologized. What more do you want? Unless you're looking for another nibble. No innocence. You have my word. Only villains that we need to kill anyway. After all, you know what I am now. I can fight with all my weapons. Teeth included. And if I happen to drain the occasional bandit during a fight, what's the harm? They're just as dead. Of course! That sounds eminently reasonable. I shall wait patiently until you suggest we dine together. But until then, no more late-night surprises. You have my word on that.
Something the matter? Fine. What's on your mind?
Speak.
Well met. It's said that anyone who bathes in the river... I feel the weight of these horns on my head, curling upwards like a mammoth's tongue. Not to mention a few bumps and prongs in unmentionable places. But I haven't seen my reflection just yet. Be my mirror. What do you see? I can't tell if you're being silly or serious. I'll accept the flattery either way. I suppose I'll grow used to the new... The people will see a curious... But I will slay their monsters. Keep them safe. A possibility that's kept me away. But I don't have a clue where to start, other than play her games and play by the rules. That's the only language devils... There could well be. My contract is very clear. I can bring... The only way out is if I can out-bargain her. We're standing here with nothing but the clothes on our backs and the worms in our heads. I'm so sorry to give... She won't touch you unless there's something there for...
Go ahead. I'm listening. We all have our burdens. Your enterprise do not yet need to consume.
Soldier. The year I was a kid looking through the jigs and the reel, she put the 10 years of that. The stories I could tell. God. Sometimes I'm jealous of that girl. Gives me energy. If I'm excited at all, angry, nervous, delighted, enticed, I burn hot. Hot enough to burn any... I try not to think about it. One of these days, I'll sort the whole infernal affair out, but... Copper for your thoughts? We were both part of Zara. In the grand scheme of things, I'm inconsequential. But she favored me like a child. I'm sure when Zariel gave her the order to hunt me down, Mizora was delighted. No kidding. The fighting, the chaos, the betrayal. I don't know. You'd think she'd have more important things to do. Devils and their pride. Well, look. Or at least make sure you're... Depends on the type. Ice devils, demons, sharp... Anyway, what were we talking about? Funny you should ask. I mean, I know where I'd be. Trapped in Avernus still, with the Blade of Frontiers on my tail. But what about you? I can picture you getting mixed up in... Maybe once we've wrapped up the current shenanigans. Soldier. It wasn't all that long ago. I never knew the... I should have looked... The long... But Avernus is no place for decent folk. I'm glad they got out. But, as for what's going on in your mind...
Killed a few giant bats in my day, Astarion, but never hunted a vampire.
Just to remind you, I'm merely a spawn. It won't count. But if you want a true vampire, I'm happy to recommend one.
Astarion, how is the rat diet going?
It may soon come to an end
What's
if you don't
that?
shut your mouth.
I'm feeling a bit parched and peckish.
Me too. Keep an eye out for the passing.
You were warned to stay away. Now you'll...
What's that?
It may soon come to an end if you don't shut your mouth.
Moonhaven.
I'm feeling a bit parched and peckish.
Me too. Keep an eye out for any passing vagrants. this.
I'm afraid you'll have to content yourself with vagrant chickens.
It's gonna pass. A little souvenir. Delightful. Blueprints for some devilish weapons. Our friend was a fine blacksmith. Goblins. I can smell trouble ahead.
We should probably eat him, right? Go on, then!
Well, it's no Baldur's Gate, but at least it's some kind of civilization.
I do miss the gate, though. The Elf Song Tavern, sunset over Grey Harbor, fried fish at the docks.
Drunk young patriarchs naked in the fountains. Ah, civilization.
Is that blood? No, strange. It looks healthy, but it's stone dead.
Who cares about some pig? It's dead. Let's go. Need something?
Thought you was busy with the foul blood. Sucker punching strangers. That's your bit, right? Wasn't any of you... Didn't think this contract could go any worse. Then you showed up. The kind that... There's a wizard in Baldur's Gate that'll pay gobloads for a gold ain't any use if you're too cold to spend it. It's called the Night Song. Supposed to be hidden under the temple. I'd give you a map of the temple and wish you a happy funeral. But my mate Brian kept hold of it like his own sodger. Goblins made short of the fat old chunk. As soon as he heard we had a contract to find that night, when the goblins chunked us, most of my crew scarpered, just like I taught them to. Yeah, and I'd do the same. If you want to play the hero, come on. We're wasting time.
You spotted us. Good. It's like they say. No fun in skewing a pig what doesn't know he's cooked. We got you, so here's how or you turn around.
A strange symbol glows, marked on their flesh. and something within you stirs in response.
Ugh. Suppose it's best to save our strength for a real threat. Go on then. Just keep your nose clean.
Trap. Watch it.
Never a dull moment.
Weapon blueprints. They call for Susa bark. There's only one place I'm finding a Susa tree. The Underdark.
Infernal metal. That's what my engine's made of. Hang on to that.
Pleasure.
No, never flew so high. Breathe all you round. Look what we got here. Stop this thing! And you. Hope you got a stuff. What's it bloody look like? We're teaching this here pipsqueak. 'Cause it makes me laugh. You...
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Will I say there's plenty of... Come on, Gabra. Let's find you something to eat. Right then. Fresh meats. Scared meats. Yes. Stop this thing! What are you waiting for? time. Cut me loose! Free me and find out! Ugh. Bag of Cabara. Well, get on with it. You saved me. Now you'll my own fault, really. Take my pack, if you can find it. Ignorance is alive and well, it seems. I'm in search of a friend. I found it around the neck of a thug in the lower city. It was speckled with blood. My friend, nowhere to be found. But I still have hope. I have reason to believe he's in the Underdark. Hopefully, I'll pick up his trail from there. On that note...
Got a death wish.
Interesting. It says there's a cellar here somewhere.
I don't see one.
Something over there.
What's cooking?
At least things have stayed interesting. Intestines throb. Blood whispers. Still on my feet.
No holding back. Two steps at a time.
Watch this.
Can you feel death's cold grip? Over here.
Nothing important is ever easy. What do I have to lose?
This is my time. No time to waste.
I've got this. Tactical.
Ah! Keep guessing. This is my time.
Put 'em up. Find a route.
Keep your distance, darling.
I do. If you are known to my master, step forward. declare yourself only a true ally. What thing?
You remember stories of Zastam, a powerful lich in Thay who made deal.
Poor child. If you are known to my master, step forward and declare yourself only what thing.
You remember stories of Zastam, a powerful lich in Thay.
You are not. Tell me, why might one use balsam? Except if you could see anything in me, what would it be? Pathetic, a poor choice. If you are known to my master, step forward. Only a true ally. What think you?
You remember stories of Zastam?
You are no Zolkir. Tell me, if you could see anything in me, what would you seek to be welcome?
An impressive set of bones. Pity to see it abandoned. What's this? I'll just help myself.
So much for a warm welcome.
This'll be fun.
Tread lightly.
The book is locked tight with no visible keyhole, only an oval recess in the cover's mouth. You try to examine the book, but the longer you stare, the more those piercing amethyst eyes draw you in. You feel the darkness radiating from the book. It's delicious.
Please don't open the creepy book.
We surely shouldn't leave such a threat out, where anyone could stumble across it.
You feel better, the voices, they have no...
All's well that ends... not as bad as it could have.
The book is locked. You try to...
We surely shouldn't leave such a...
The book is locked. You try to examine the book, but the longer you stare...
Someone there?
The book is locked. You try to examine the... You feel the darkness radiating from the book. It's still...
All right. Ah, the faded ghost of fun.
Tastes like chicken. Not hen. Stranger. Be you friend or food. The mark is her measure. Indeed. For not food. Friend. Am I not? And you. A delicacy. I've no use for... No talk. We follow the set. And this land... Make me an offer. Tempt me. A slip of the tongue. Well spoken.
Something over there. Someone's diary. Might explain what happened here.
Gotta be something in this heap.
How many die today? How many die tomorrow?
What a charmer.
The pride of the gate.
Those webs are huge. Tread lightly, or become dinner.
Choice but to keep going. You've made a grave mistake.
I've got it.
Think you can take me on?
I've missed this. Let's go.
Ready for another round? What's it gonna take?
Forever dauntless. Let my enemies fall.
Another day, another fight.
Feeling fresh?
Careful, I might. It's a mild larceny. On the way.
Oh my word. I'm going to enjoy this.
I won't give in. Good idea, I think.
Yeah!
Never a dull moment. And away I go.
Battle favors the fearless.
Time for a new approach. Do the unexpected.
Seems like the best way.
Fuck yes. Need to learn the hard way.
Time to kill. Still breathing, despite everything. First step is the hardest. Might be useful.
Forever dauntless. Making my move.
Time to push my luck again. I'll feel that one later.
Trust no one.
Defender of the people.
I need to rest. The sunset can't come quickly enough.
Hey ho.
Sharp as ever.
What now? I wonder what's hiding down in all that darkness. Need anything else? Of course. But please, remember, you're not the only one in need. Silver.
This place. You never get the smell out of my clothes. I have to burn them.
Thought I sensed an inferno.
I spent a good bit of time in the hells. The devils were delighted when your city was swallowed up.
I got lucky. Very hot by the smell of it. Might be burning out a piston.
Be my guest. But don't get too close, or your eyes will melt shut.
Phew! You really are burning up. Whoever put that engine together tried to house me. I might be able to help. That...
Will you be able to...
I'd worry about...
Hey, soldier. I think we picked up some of that infernal iron already. What say you? Should I give it to him? Please.
There. You'll have to install it, I'm afraid. I don't think there are thick enough gloves in all the realms to protect from that kind of heat.
That feels... good. I'm still burning hot as hell's hole, but I feel less... changeable. Cheers, mate.
Pleasure. And as for the heat, I haven't got any solutions now, but I'm not giving up. Could be if the combustion chamber had its own insulate. Find me again in Baldur's Gate. If I'm worth my salt, I'll have figured something out by then. Take care, Karlach. And hopefully the next time I see you, I'll have something promising to report. Pocket any infernal iron you find along the way, Druids.
Who uses wooden tools?
Is that everything? I think that's everything.
Damon's upgrade didn't cool me down, but it did juice me up.
I don't think I've ever felt more brink. Soldier. Let's hope Damon is as good as he...
Yes.
Never get the smell out of my clothes. I'll have to burn them. No helping it. We're exposed now.
Shame the goblins didn't kill me, too.
Don't say that.
I'm just sad and bored.
Doesn't taste half bad.
Damn druids. Who uses wooden tools?
What to bring?
Don't be grumpy, Roland. We'll get to the city soon.
I am not grumpy.
Scowl on your face,
Feels
fright
like
a
we're
troll.
all waiting to die.
You're an idiot. No helping it. We're exposed now.
Remember, you have teeth and claws. Use them. Any questions?
I wonder when the goblins will come.
You say that like you're looking forward to it.
I could use the target practice.
Dennis?
Need anything else? Of course. But please, remember, you're not the only one in need. Sylvanus.
Can't keep goblins out forever. This is no fortress and we're no warriors.
least make a run for it.
That might be worth a look.
At the back of the crevice lies a bag enfolded in the chitinous swaddling of spiders. The creatures clutch the pouch possessively. You have no doubt. A spider egg is nestled within. The spiders scatter. A cluster of spiders scuttle inside.
Might be worth a look. More for me.
That might be worth a look.
Enough! We know you have her.
Please, we just want Irina back.
Lads, for the love of all that is holy, I've never clapped eyes on your poor sister.
Drop the act, hag. You was the last to see Mayrina.
Just let her go. Please.
Thank goodness you're here, sweetie. I don't know what's come over these boys.
Auntie Ethel's face creases with false concern. You realize she's lying about seeing this girl, Mayrina.
Stop this! We won't ask again!
Bollocks! You were supposed to rush to my defense, love. Fat lot of good you are. Some advice? You ever darken my door, you'd best have that head bowed and an apology at the ready. Bye-bye now.
Bloody hells. She just disappeared. Ain't seen nothing like that before.
She could shoot fireworks out of her backside for all I care. The hag has Rena.
It's our sister, Mayrina. Well, she was in a bad way after her husband died.
Started saying weird things, like how she was gonna bring him back.
Next thing, she's gone looking for the hag. Of all the stupid things to do. And we haven't seen her since. And no good ever came from dealing with a hag.
None of this matters, all right? We need to get her back, and fast! Are you joking? I ain't got a clue who you are. No way I'm leaving Rena to you.
But, Joel...
Not a chance. We're getting her back on our own. Now, come on.
A chill runs up your spine. You feel like you're being watched.
Hey, soldier.
I was just thinking about you, and that delicious moment we shared the other night. The very same. I've had this condition for 2 centuries, but truth be told, you were my first. In all these years, I've only ever fed on beast. Drinking the blood of thinking creatures is a different thing entirely. You were delectable. And now I can't help but wonder how the others taste. Don't worry. There's enough of me to go around. I'm a man of tremendous appetites. I don't think they'd volunteer, of course. But it doesn't make me any less curious. Take Gale, for example. He strikes me as someone whose blood is rich, refined, like well-aged brandy. But the Gith? What in the hells would she taste like? Oh. Well, that sounds very appealing. I'm almost convinced. Absolutely. A mere thought experiment. So, in the spirit of theoretical questions, if you had to take a bite from one of them, who would it be? Oh, I'm flattered. Who knew you had such taste? Unfortunately, all this talk is getting me hungry. I better find something I can actually sink my teeth into. There's nothing that tasty lurking out in the woods, but I'll make do. Sweet dreams? Well, hello. What can I do for you? Need something? My sweet, there is nothing I'd like more. I'll come to you tonight. And this time, I'll make sure I'm quiet. We don't want to disturb your rest. Later on, when we are at rest, I will eat you right up. Just enough to give me strength, and just enough to leave you wishing for more.
Well met.
The dog pants through a ball held firmly in his mouth. He relinquishes the ball. It is well chewed and slick with drool.
speak.
Well met.
A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors. Huh? Looks like we missed all the fun.
Keep a blade close.
Defender of the people.
All right. What now?
Don't touch me.
Come on, let's go.
road from here.
Stuff your belly, brother. The feast's begun.
I'll strike you down.
Let's have some fun. Shall we dance?
Bye forever, pal. Moving.
What do I have to lose?
There's blood in the air.
Smell blood.
spill some blood.
Shall we extend our contract? Is gold not the... you know...
What a day.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Must be the tree from the note to Cardiff. What's that cleft there?
The pride of the gate.
Listen, Fanison, just want my bed.
Speak, while there's time.
All is ash and meat.
Why are you here? I sent you to Zevlor.
What?
Mistress Ollerton, I can explain.
Shh. No need. It couldn't be helped.
Korga! What is the meaning of this?
You think yourself quite the spy, don't you? Go on, tell him.
What in the cloakwood? Korga, have you lost your mind?
Halsin is weak, Wrath. But in the shadows, we are strong. We are safe. There is no other way.
You and Halsin welcome untouchables to your midst. You defile the grove for the sake of harmony.
Ollerton speaks truth. Who among you disagrees? Who would see this grove in ruin?
The choice is made. Kogha, burn the tainted away. Start with the snitch.
As you say, Olladin.
The shadows don't corrupt us. They cleanse us.
Olladin, strike! We take this grove for the shadows!
What's that?